Welcome to your daily English listening practice. Today we have a tense detective thriller, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Mr. Arthur Finch was a very quiet, ordinary accountant who worked for a large firm in a towering city skyscraper. He valued predictability and order. One ordinary Tuesday morning, Mr. Finch arrived at his office on the 35th floor. He opened his desk drawer to begin his day and found something small that should not have been there. A small, perfectly folded piece of paper. It was clearly not from a colleague. He unfolded it. Printed on the paper was a single, unsettling line. "The next step is 3 p.m. Black car." Mr. Finch initially dismissed it as a silly joke, but as he put the paper into his jacket pocket, he felt a strange, chilling sense of fear. He couldn't shake the words from his mind. At 2:50 p.m., Mr. Finch found himself walking slowly toward the large window at the end of the long corridor. He looked down at the street below, watching the normal, frantic pace of city life. He waited. Right at 3 p.m. exactly, he watched as a large, shiny black car sped through the intersection and crashed into the back of a yellow taxi. It was a minor accident, but it was visible and precise. Mr. Finch felt his legs weaken. Someone had known this would happen. More terrifyingly, someone had known that Mr. Finch would be watching it happen. The next morning, Mr. Finch found a second note inside his desk. It was folded exactly like the first. This time it read, "The next step is 10:30 a.m. Red umbrella." Mr. Finch couldn't ignore it. At 10:25 a.m., he was standing by the window again, his heart pounding in his ears. It was raining lightly, and many people carried umbrellas. At exactly 10:30 a.m., Mr. Finch saw a bright red umbrella slip from a woman's hand at a busy crosswalk. As she bent down quickly to retrieve it, a white van ran a red light, speeding through the intersection and missing her by mere inches. The simple act of bending down to pick up the umbrella had saved her life. Mr. Finch now knew for certain he was a player in someone's elaborate, terrifying game. But who was playing, and why? He returned to his desk, feeling trapped. He found a third note. This one was longer and contained two distinct parts. The first part stated, "Your name is Arthur Finch, 35th floor. You have seen 2 warnings. I am the watcher. You are my witness." The second part was short and deeply ominous. "The final step is 5 p.m. Do not look down." It was 4 p.m. Mr. Finch began to panic. He realized that at 5 p.m. the final event would involve him. At 4:59 p.m., he was standing in the middle of the large office, trying desperately to stay away from the windows. His colleagues were beginning to pack up to go home. Precisely at 5 p.m., there was a loud, terrible grinding sound right above their heads on the skyscraper's roof. Everyone in the office jumped, and everyone, except for Mr. Finch, instinctively rushed to the large windows to look up at the source of the noise. Mr. Finch remembered the note, "Do not look down." He squeezed his eyes shut and held on to his desk. His colleague standing near the window shouted, "Oh no! On the roof! The crane has fallen! It's hanging right over the sidewalk!" Mr. Finch understood. The danger was not down on the street, but in the immediate area of the window itself. The warning, "Do not look down," was a cryptic instruction, meaning, "Do not go to the window."
If he had rushed to the window like everyone else to see the crane falling from above, he would have been in the most dangerous spot. The next day, Mr. Finch resigned from his job. He never found out who the watcher was, but he kept the 3 notes. He finally understood that there are secrets in the world that cannot be explained, but which must always be listened to. Now let's practice your understanding. 1. What color was the car in the first warning note? 2. What object saved the woman's life in the second warning note? 3. What did the final instruction, "Do not look down," actually mean? Thank you for your daily practice. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more English stories tomorrow.